Welcome to Jay Plays Indie Games. This is a special episode because some friendly soul out there gave me a spare beta key. So somewhere in this episode I'm going to be asking a question and answering it in the comments will enter you into a beta key contest. I will accept the best answer, the one I like the best, the one that maybe gets some upvotes, I don't know. I'm going to look through all the answers in the comments for this video and I will choose a person to give the beta key to. It's just that simple. Alright, we are going to do some multiplayer today though, and as I like to do for multiplayer, first things first, we're going to look at my layout. Now, this is going to be the same layout I used against Deadly Habit and against the Depressed Eeyore. If you saw those games, Deadly Habit game is up on my channel. If you want to see me playing against the Depressed Eeyore, you'll have to go to his channel. I didn't record those. But they're quite good. But I use this layout for all of them. Alright, we've got Tyr, Gray, and Stout. These are the characters I use from single player. I've really started liking the Elf Warrior. Very fast, able to jump in and give damage to those nasties very quickly. Alright, so she's got her extra mobility, Perfect Evasion. You can look at these cards. She's got Frenzied Slicing, which is great, does some extra damage, and I love the Frenzy Aura card. To go with that, we've got Chop 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 from the Warrior's Axe. We've got some ranged attack and some high damage stuff, but I really like these dodges. Dodge is a great card. You know, 50-50 chance of just jumping out of the way is good. Flimsy Block is so much whatever. I like Powerful Bash. Goes well with polearm slashes. Okay, and a couple Mighty Hacks, you can't go wrong. A little bit of ranged attack to go with it, it's fine. Fumble, obviously a negative card to balance out those Mighty Hacks. Pain Helmet, Rusty Armor, Demonic Pain. I just didn't want to use any resources for my hat. That's pretty much why this is here. It's a level 1 common helmet, but I like the ability to just cycle through your deck as necessary. Sometimes that 3 damage doesn't really matter. Having some extra armor is nice too. Shields is mostly just for range stuff. Armor is solid, you know, level 8 uncommon heavy armor, whatever, but it's solid mail and a couple of regular mails. I like this armor. And some extra mobility. That's all the boots are. Extra mobility is fine. Okay, on to Gray. Gray, he's got a nice combination going on. A couple of spark generators and a powerful spark. Those are nice. And they stack very well with arcane auras and that little zap right there, of course. Because of all of this extra damage, we went with a lot of lightning. So ranged lightning attacks it is. You know, electric staff, and this with the unstable bolts is fine. I didn't have to use any power for this staff, and that was important because I like these two things. I like having Wall of Fire, and Brain Fire Orb is nice for it. Perplexing Ray is also pretty good. I like having Gobs of Flame. It's 10 damage over time. And it can do more than that if I've got some of those arcane things up. If I have any of these, it does more immediate damage as well. Boiling Armor is good to have for those annoying things. Some more Walls of Fire. Teleport Self is great for the mobility. Ember Spray is so-so. Counterspell is great against enemy mages, and Big Zap is nice for enemies that come up close, especially, once again, Spark Generators, Arcane Auras, very good. Quick Step. I like cantrip moves. Cantrip moves let you go first the next round, which is great. Also, sometimes you just need to take a step. Simple Strike is there, some weakened armor, whatever. And the reason that I like humans, really, Flanking Move, once again, allows you to take a step and then pass, which is nice, or just move to where you need to be. But Dash Team and Run Team are great abilities, and I love them very much. Stout. Go over to Stout. Come on. Yes, you can do it. Okay, Stout is our priest, a very nice priest. I like the priestiness. Okay, we've got Absorbing Block, Movable, hit the deck. Just something to make her more tanky. Altruism helps her cycle through cards and a couple of heals. Righteous Frenzy, very good for Tyr. Inspiration, also good for Tyr or Gray. Accelerated Thought, once again, things that I like attaching to Tyr and Gray. Cycling through those cards is important. A boosted heal, limited heal. Saint's Tooth is a good card I like very much. Unholy Wellspring. This is one of my favorite cards. It doesn't even count as Frenzy, so it stacks with Frenzy. And that is great. Help the weak. You know, heal 5 to your weakest person. It's never bad. Healing burst is sometimes it's useful. Sometimes it's, you know, it's hard to pull off without helping the enemy too much. Extra runs and rushing aura. Rushing aura is great for any dwarf to give them that extra mobility. So it was worth spending a minor power token to get some extra mobility on my dwarf here. Let's see. Martyr's Blessing, and Horned Plates. It's good to put Martyr's Blessing on tier because she tends to run out there. And, you know, hopefully she can draw some more attacks and kill off whoever's attacking her. After she runs up to them, of course. Horned Plates are great. Frenzy 3 is good. Armor 3 is good. The only unfortunate thing is, of course, you get hit, that Frenzy goes away. Let's see. Yep, that's what I just went over. Heavy wooden shields, so-so. A little bit more tanky, whatever. The simple bash, good to knock people away. Flimsy block is so whatever. Martyr's Pick. It's here for the violent overswings. It's here for the reach swing. It's here for the simple strike. And it's here for the bad medicine. All of it's very, you know, these aren't the best cards ever, but, you know, for something that doesn't require any tokens whatsoever, this is actually quite good. And bad medicine's, you know, it's a decent card. Yeah, 4 hull damage, yay. Over time. But I like the violent overswings. And sometimes, sometimes this frenzy helps out. Polished Club is actually quite awesome. Makes her more tanky. Lets her, knock people away from her, which is nice. Heal 2 targets for 6 is great. Trained Bludgeon is nice. Some limited healing, some step attacks, add to the mobility. It's great. Okay. This is the setup I'm using. So we're going to exit here. We're going to go into our first ranked match of the day and see how it goes. All right, now while we're waiting for the first ranked match, I'm going to be asking the Beta Key Contest question. What is your funniest multiplayer moment? Now, this can be with any game. It could be, any tabletop RPG you've ever played. It can be a card game. It can be a board game. It could be Call of Duty. It could be tag. I don't care. Just write out your funniest moment in any game you played with other people. And that will be, that will satisfy the conditions. I hope that we get some good entries. I hope it's quite fun. Let's start the game I'm playing right now, though. Unstable Bolt right off the bat. That's a little unlucky to get him in position with, but whatever. We're gonna risk it because we're not gonna have sight on anyone. Actually, let's have her dash in first. Very nice. Okay, so she's right there, and she's got some movement. What am I dealing with? I'm dealing with Zeleny 3. He is ranked a little bit above me, but not horribly. And he is just stacked with elves, so he's going to be quite mobile. Which is fine, I guess. It makes him a bit dangerous. I don't want to walk yet. I don't want to use up all my movement yet. Let's see. He cannot see her. I am going to have to move this wizard to a good position. So, Unstable Bolt hopefully won't burn me. Good, it didn't. And he can move out, and he can start blasting things, which is something I like to see happen quite often. A nice blasty wizard. Zeleny 3, how good are ye? You might be able to beat me down. Don't forget the Beta Key Contest question. I already said it. Funniest multiplayer moment. I've never done a Beta Key Contest before. It's good to do one now. That's all I'm saying. Alright, I'm totally cool with beginning the zapping process on this fellow. So, Unstable Bolt. She's got a shield. Of course she has a shield. Fortunately, it didn't work out so well for her. And she took 3 damage. Okay, she's moving in. Let's see. Powerful Sparking. That's fine. And we're going to switch targets to this wizard here, which is what I want to do. The only person without any movement right now is, in fact, Gray. Actually, he's got 2 wizards going on. Is that seriously? I should be scared right now. Okay, Penetrating Bolt on this Elven Elf. Yes, down to 11, which is fine. Winds of War, gonna start knocking my people around. That's fine. And yeah, where's she gonna move Gray? Gray has no cards. Yep, right there. Excellent. Let's see. So, start walking back in. We have movement. We're not afraid to use it. Able Bash. At least they knocked him away. Hopefully won't be taking too much damage from that position. And yeah, we're gonna continue walking in. It's probably a bad plan against all these wizards to use up all our movement cards, but we need to do some damage as we can. So, Polearm Slash, this friend. Yes, knock him down, knock him out. Predictable stab. Our wizard's not looking healthy. I will say that. Okay, move the priest so that maybe next turn he can help Wizard out. And it's gonna pass. I too shall pass. That probably spells death for my wizard. Maybe his wizard as well, though. If he takes this time to kill me off, I can take next time to kill him off, which is fine. Yes, I can kill him off. He's gonna dash away. Where's he gonna dash to? Right next to wizard. That's great, actually. And altruism, which happens. Let's go with Powerful Spark on this friend. Yes, go away. That was necessary. Makes things work out pretty well. Big Zap, I'm gone too. 1 for 1 is fine sometimes. Let's see. Some walkie-walkie. Not yet, obviously, for very good reasons I shouldn't be walking around quite yet. Accelerated Thought, though. It's Accelerated Thought her. She takes a little damage from that, but she'll be drawing some extra cards, which is good. Accelerated cards is 1 extra card per round for 3 rounds, which is fairly significant, actually. Elvish Insight versus Hit the Deck. No. That's fine. You get to see all my cards, my friend, which is not best for me. Shield Block. Also not this for me. Vulnerable. It's a good card for her to have drawn, but she drew something else as well. When you take damage, add 1 to that damage. Very nice. Zelini's moving in, which is fine. I will also move in right here. I have some powerful hits, my friend. You've got Mighty Bludgeon. Yes, that hurts. And this also hurts. Your reliable hide armor will not stop it. Your vulnerable will make it worse. A quick bash, I go away, that's fine. In fact, I will dash right here. Getting out of range is important. This is going to be a war of not attrition at all. This is just going to be a war of kicking things down and making it harsh. Is she going to move is the question. Is she going to move? She knows my Hit the Deck card's all I've got. Yes, she's going to dash in. And I'm going to pass. That gives me first dibs next turn, which is nice. Oh, man. Zelini. Nimai Mofini. Zelini. Alright, and yes, she's going to get a nice free card. Hopefully I get a heal. I did get a heal. That's not what I wanted, even though it was exactly what I said. But maybe it'll give some survivability. Maybe it'll give me a chance to use that Shred Strike. Maybe I'll draw another card here, which would be nice. A limited heal. Oh, this is actually quite good. Hit the deck. Did not work out. That's fine. It's not a whole lot of damage. Let's use that limited heal. Let's use that altruism. Aw, too bad, too bad. Memory loss. Hit the deck. Hit the deck worked. Unfortunately, now I can't move. And I don't want to use Demonic Pain. I have Rusty Armor. Should I dash in? I think it's best just to do the 6 damage. Get some damage going. A nice Shred Strike is nice. She's going to simple bash me. My armor will take care of the damage, but I'll still move away. 17. I need to use the Shred Strike. It's unfortunate that it's on this one instead of the warrior, but whatever. Acid Spray. That's fine. I will pass. Sorcerer's Bolt. It looks like I'm going to be taking some damage from here. Zelini may winnie, but I don't know yet. Pass. and a weak strike, a flimsy block. Flimsy block worked. That's good. It's good for something. It might have just saved my life there, in fact. If I draw some nice chops this next round, they're in trouble. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Oh, take my burns. Took Slicer and a strong chop. Excellent. Slicer first. Maybe a regular chop. No, a missile block. And a movable is another trait. Oh, and Righteous Frenzy. Unfortunately for Righteous Frenzy, I can't take the risk of casting it and just dying immediately, so I will go ahead and... It is a risk. It's 2 extra damage though, and that's big. No, I'm going to go ahead and get this strong chop going. Some thick hide armor, that's fine. Some reliable hide armor, that's fine. Take your damage though. Penetrating bolt versus missile block. I survived. I should have cast the Righteous Frenzy. Oh well. We're going to walk in to right here. Yes, excellent. Powerful Bash versus Solid Mail. I have 1 dead elf. I should have run away, but I did not. It was a foolish decision, and I lost for it. I should keep track of those victory points. Alright, results, defeat. Okay guys, this has been one multiplayer batch with Jay Plays Any Games, but really this was just an excuse for my my beta key giveaway. So I don't feel too bad that I lost, even though it was just 1 match. If you enjoy this stuff, you know, hit that like button, hit subscribe, but definitely comment on this one and enter the beta key contest. Remember, it's funniest multiplayer moments. Any game, don't care. Could be tag, don't care. Whichever one I like the best, maybe one that gets lots of upvotes, I don't know, but definitely whichever one I like the best will win. And I'll just PM you a beta key to get in this wonderful, wonderful game. Alright guys, thanks for watching.